Hey guys, welcome back. This is By the Book, and we are your married relationship coaches. We are still talking about Married at First Sight. We're on season 14, episode 15, talking about Jasmina and Michael.
Yes. Yes, Jasmina, Michael and Jasmina. Not too much really to talk about with them this week. Again, Dr. Pepper came in and spoke to them to try to help them solidify their relationship, to get them to say yes on decision day. But the issue that they're having is, again, their level of intimacy. Jasmina's kind of stuck in friend zone, and the romance, any of that, it's just not awakening for her. And so she expresses the desire for it to happen, but it's not happening. And so a few weeks ago, she said that she felt that their relationship had turned a corner, that their friendship had blossomed, and it has. They have a wonderful friendship. But she also said that she felt that the relationship was at a 5.
Yeah.
And if it stayed at a 5, she couldn't or wouldn't say yes on decision day. And so here's Michael, who has been told by her that she's not there yet, or they're not there yet. And so he feels, hey, the ball is in her court. Until she directs me or says something that says it's okay for me to kind of like open up something physically with her, I'm going to stay my distance.
Yeah.
And I can respect that. You know?
He doesn't want to get shut down.
Yeah.
That would be more probably of a blow to his ego than he could tolerate at this point. And they're getting down to the wire. You know, I'll say it again. I said it earlier. I just don't think she's attracted to him.
Yeah.
And again, I don't know whether that's a physical attraction that is missing, or if it's still just some vibe that he gives her that feels friend zoney, you know. And that's hard to get over. However, if she's saying that she wants to get over it, then I kind of feel like she's in her own way. Like she's waiting for like a sign from the heavens of light and this music to come, and it's not going to come. If she wants something with him, even if she's scared that it's not going to be what she wants it to be, she has to try.
Yes.
She has handcuffed him. She's put him in a position to where he's not going to want to be the aggressor in any kind of physical intimacy. Which, like you said, I think that's commendable. It's respectable, and him being respectful of her. But that means that she necessarily has to make that move if the move is going to be made.
Yeah.
And I think her moving within her own comfort, her initiating whatever touch it is that should be initiated, will make her more comfortable. Now, what happens if she kisses him, like, and she kind of recoils from it because that ain't it, then she'll know and he'll know. And it'll be like, you know what? All this can be is a friendship. Like, it's just, nothing is developing. But maybe she kisses him and it's good. Maybe she enjoys it. Maybe it connects them. Sometimes you just have to get over that hurdle to have that type of a bond form.
I couldn't have said it better. And I know, from the standpoint of a woman taking her time or moving slow, the man has to be respectful of that. But unfortunately,
why you look at me when you say that?
Baby, I love you. My wife moved slow, and that's a good thing, and because here we are today, and I think it helps a relationship to grow in an emotional way, instead of a physical way, and in a mental way, and so I think it could be the same for them, possibly, because friendship in a relationship is definitely key. Yeah. But friend zone is something totally different. And so if she is feeling or seeing that that's all it's going to be, then go ahead and say no, to it, and let him know, the best way she can that, I think the world of you, man, you are awesome. However, I just don't see a romantic, follow up for us.
Yeah.
And it would hurt him. I think it would, but it would at least keep the expectations down and all of this different type of stuff. Or what I would really hope is that they have a conversation maybe off camera, and she expresses to him that she really, cherishes him and the friendship, and that she does see them growing, into a romantic relationship eventually. And so, hey, you know what? I'm going to say yes on decision day, and I want you to say yes too, because I do want to continue this, and try to explain to him a little bit more what her head space is and all of this different type of stuff. You're cringing, baby.
I am.
Why?
Because, my follow-up question to you as a man is, can you deal with that? Because I feel like what he's then up against is the uncertainty of when intimacy will happen, if at all. Like she's saying that it's, coming down the pipeline. But what does that mean? There's no time certain that, that they'll be there.
I get that.
That could be weeks, it could be months, it could be a year, and that alone, I think, will drive a wedge between them. Like, he'll become resentful of her if, he feels like he's made this commitment and she's not able to fully commit to him as a wife.
Yeah. I totally get it. But I go back to something my wife has said. They haven't even known each other for 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And so sometimes it just takes a little bit more time, for things to kind of like pick up, for things to blossom.
Yeah.
But I can see it. I can see that things could be really good for them, because the communication has been really good. I like how the banter that they have with one another, they joke with one another, and they laugh with one another, and it seems like they genuinely enjoy being around one another. Have you ever been around couples and like, ooh, it's like they hate each other, but then they take off and they continue the relationship.
But they probably have intimacy.
That's the only thing they got, But.
So you're saying to me, you feel like it plug us into that situation as slow as I move, because if I was on this show, we would be in the same darn boat. In 7 weeks.
You can miss out on something good.
Yeah, do you feel like, though, at that point, see, we didn't have any pressure. I didn't have to meet a date requirement, for which we had to get to a certain level of intimacy in order for me to pass the test, so to speak. We had nothing but time. But if we were under time restraints, how do you seem like you're going to say you would have been able to do it. But I honestly, one question is, do you think you would have been able to do it? The second question is, do you think most men would be able to do that? Because I think the answer is no.
I think in our society right now, and in our culture, in this country, that most men were going to say no.
Yeah.
Because that's the level of expectation is for that woman to have given in, within a month or a month and a half, so, that's just the world that we're living in right now. So most men, I don't think they're going to have it. Me, myself, because I can see the value of really building a relationship on something other than physical attraction and other than physical gratification. I can see building a really good foundation so that you two like each other, that you have friendship, that you're able to communicate, that you have trust, that you have love, you have understanding, you have all of these different type of things that really help a relationship push it into the future. That I'm not going to trip if someone is like, hey, I move slow, but also I do see something. I see something with you. I see something with us, and my feelings are growing toward you.
Yeah.
And I think that's what that communication that they've already established, that will pay off. That would pay some dividends right about now.
Yeah.
If she was just like, hey,
communicate that.
Yes, I'm down with you. At least I can be down with you. I can see it happening. If you just work with me.
Yeah. Well, and I think she would have that conversation if she feels like it's feasible. If she does feel like she's going to come around, this is going on the right, track. Give me another few months or another couple of months or, whatever. And I'm sure we'll be in a different place.
Yeah.
I just think that takes faith from the other person.
Right.
And having known someone for 8 weeks or 7 weeks, whatever, that's a short amount of time to put your trust in somebody saying something like that. I feel like if I were a man, I would be like, I don't know about that. You didn't even kiss me. I ain't even talking about going all the way to nothing extreme. Like, like no.
I get it.
So, that's tough. But you guys let us know what you think. They got not only a sexless marriage, but a kissless marriage. I think that's a lot to overcome at this point.
Is.
So unless she kind of like dives in head first next week, I don't know where this is going. I am rooting for them, although I think that they're going to say no. At least one of them is going to say no.
Unfortunately, I have to agree with you. I think they're going to say no, but it's going to bite the dust. But it's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, they've built a good relationship. They really have.
If nothing else, I think they'll maintain a friendship.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, I think that's maybe all they can ask for out of that situation. But like I said, you guys, let us know what you think. Give us your comments, and like, share, subscribe, and talk to you soon.
Bye.